Determining a Class B CDL. It is by far the easiest category to determine because it's all about the power unit. In this video, we're going to show you the easy steps that you can take to help keep your fleet legal and on the road and help cut down on those costly roadside inspections or timely DOT audits. Welcome back to DOT University. I'm Ryan, the DOT guy. Now make sure you help us out by giving us a like, hit that subscribe button, and ring the bell. That way you can be informed anytime we come out with new information that can help you and your team to stay off the radar. All right, so let's get into this. We're going to be determining Class B CDLs in this video. Now, I want to remind everybody, commercial motor vehicles, commercial driver's license, though they're one and the same, it's not the only commercial motor vehicle out there. It is possible in your fleet that you have commercial motor vehicles that are under the 26,000 requirements that are going to lead to the Class B CDL, or the combination over 26 with that trailer more than 10 in Class A combinations. I have videos on both those topics. Make sure you check those out. Misidentifying your fleet is sure to get you in some hot water with either the feds or the state in your DOT program. Now remember, there's three classes of CDLs. You've got Class A, Class B, and Class C. In this video, we're going to be diving specifically into the Class B type commercial motor vehicles, the heavy straight vehicle. So we got to get into the books, RTFB, we got to read the federal book, and we're going to start with the definition of a CDL for a Type B under 49 CFR 383.5, the definition as it pertains to CDL driver's licenses in the Code of Federal Regulations. So that starts off and it says a motor vehicle or combination of vehicles used in commerce to transport passengers or property. If the vehicle is, now I'm going to skip the Group A vehicles. If you don't know that, check out my video determining the CDL Class A vehicles. I'll definitely get into that definition. But I do want to focus on point number 2. It is a heavy straight vehicle, Group B, that means Class C licenses having either a gross vehicle weight rating or gross vehicle weight of 26,001 pounds or more, whichever is greater. Now, determining Class B is the easiest of all CDLs to determine out there because it's all just about the single unit, the power unit that the driver is driving. All right, let's talk about gross vehicle weight ratings. That's the value that's specified by the manufacturer on the VIN plate. So you have to open up that driver's side door, identify the VIN plate, and locate where it says gross vehicle weight rating. So you can see on this VIN plate that we have here, gross vehicle weight rating is 33,000 pounds. Another example we have right here of this other unit, it has a 54,000 pound gross vehicle weight rating. It says it right there on the side of 54,000 pounds. All right, now gross vehicle weight is the actual scaled weight. So if you're running a truck, say right at 26,000 pounds, but you run across the scale and you weigh 26,150 pounds, your load has caused you to go over. So it would be looked at the heavier of those two weights. So it's super, super important to pay attention to your gross vehicle weights also. Now, the flow chart that we created here at Front Range Compliance Services that we use at DOT University and all of our training is really great. Now, this flow chart is going to be available to people taking our online training or our live classes. So DOT University Online is getting ready to roll out. And if you attend one of our CDL trainings or the information that's out there, as part of that training, you will be able to get copies of this flow chart. Now, Class B CDL is the easiest to determine, but there's still two paths that you have to get to it. If you look at the flow chart and you stop at the start at the top, it says that, is this a combination vehicle? Usually we're going to say no, it's just a heavy straight truck, which will drop right down here, and we answer this first question, which talks about the single unit having a gross vehicle weight rating or gross vehicle weight over 26,000 pounds or more. That lands us into Class B CDL. If it happens to be a combination unit, it's going to ask about the trailer. It wants to know if that trailer happens to be heavier than 10,000 pounds, because if it is, that's going to drop us all the way down in here potentially to a Class A CDL. But if it's not, it's going to go back to all about that power unit being over 26,000, landing into the Class B area. So let's go through a couple examples and see that. So the first question says, Is this a combination unit? All right, so you can see we've got a heavier straight box trailer truck, I mean right here. Down below we got a motor coach. That's going to be heavier than 26,000. This is also a combination unit over here. So we got single unit, single unit. Here we have this truck tractor pulling this goofy looking trailer. I know that's kind of a crazy combination, but you know what? It's still a combination unit because he does have a trailer. And then we have this heavy straight vehicle. This is the lube truck used out on construction sites. He is going to be a heavy unit also, over 26,000 pounds. Now, what we're going to do, we go through, we look at that, we ask that first question, is it a combination unit? All right, in our three examples, we've got this Mack dump truck, this tandem axle with the two drop axles, okay? We've got the motor coach, and then we have that back to that construction lube truck that we have there. So we have to say no, we don't have any trailers. We're going to answer no to this question, and it says, does the single vehicle have a gross vehicle weight or gross vehicle weight rating of 26,001 pounds or more? So we look at the VIN plate, we pull that VIN plate up. Let me zoom in on that just so you can see it a little bit better. It says gross vehicle weight rating 54,000 pounds. So we're going to answer yes to that. Once we see that it's greater than 26,000, it's a Class B CDL truck. CDL license required to drive that. All right, looking at this other example here that we have, let's say it is a combination unit. So we've got these two scenarios. We've got the tractor pulling that little trailer that we saw a little bit ago, and we have this truck pulling this like wood chipper right back here. They're both combination units because we have a trailer, so we have to answer yes. Now it says, does the trailer have a gross vehicle weight rating or gross vehicle weight of 10,001 pounds or more? Well, we look at this trailer right here, the little bitty tires on there and that little camper trailer. Obviously, that's not over 10,000 pounds. Now, this wood chipper, probably going to get a little closer, but still between 7,000 to 9,000 pounds probably on that wood chipper. So, you know, we look at that, we're going to say no, our trailer's not over 9 or 10,000 pounds. So our answer no to that. Takes us to this question, does the power unit have a gross vehicle weight or gross vehicle weight rating of 26,001 pounds or more? We can look at our VIN plate right down here, and let me enlarge that just a little bit for you. It says gross vehicle weight rating 33,000 even pounds. So we're going to answer yes to that, and that is going to drop us to a Class B CDL. So you can see how absolute simple using that flow chart is to help get you to that point. Let's go through a few examples, and we should have it understood. Now, if you get confused on any of these topics, rewind it, and see if you can get it through our explanation and also looking at the flow chart. And if you're really lost at that point, hit us up in the comments. Be sure to make sure that we answer those for you and give you the proper guidance that you need. All right, in this first scenario, what we're doing is we're breaking down our unit by power unit, and then if there's a trailer, and then we'll total everything up. So in this example, we'll say that we have an international tandem. Gross vehicle weight rating is 33,000 even. And gross vehicle weight is 24,500 pounds. Now, I have to bring that up because I do get that question. I'll have people that will call me up and they'll say, well, Ryan, hey, you know what? We're driving that truck and it's empty. Why do I need to have a CDL? And remember, it goes back to the definition of weight and of the commercial vehicle. It said you have to use the heavier of the two, either the gross vehicle weight rating or the gross vehicle weight. So the heaviest of the two on this one is the 33,000 pounds, which is why we added that to the total there. All right, so we go to the flow chart. Is it a combination unit? Nope, we don't have a trailer. Does the single unit have a gross vehicle weight rating over 26,000 pounds? Yes, or 26,001 pounds or more. We're going to say yes because we're at 33,000 pounds, so this is a Class B CDL vehicle required. The driver would require a Class B CDL. Let's look at this next example that we have right here. Now, with this particular one, we've got a heavier straight truck, 27,500 pounds. He is pulling a trailer, 9,995 pounds. Our total vehicle weight rating on this one, not counting the combo, okay, total gross vehicle weight rating, because the reason I'm not counting the combo is because we're not greater than 10 on this one, but just the power unit alone is 27,500 pounds. All right, we go to the flow chart. The flow chart says combination vehicle. Absolutely. We got the trailer on there, that little wood chipper. Okay, it says, does the trailer have a gross vehicle weight rating of 10,001 pounds or more? All right, so we look at that trailer. The weight rating on that one is 9,995 pounds. Since we're under 10, we answer no to that one. And then it goes back to the power unit. Is the single power unit have a gross vehicle weight rating or gross vehicle weight of 26,001 pounds or more? Okay, this one does because it's 27,500 pounds. So it's a Class B CDL. See how simple determining a Class B is in comparison to Class A? And if you don't have a good understanding of Class A, check out that video. All right, let's go through this example right here. Let's say we've got this flatbed truck, 33,000 pounds, pulling this trailer here. Oh, looks like I'm taking a little bit of a turn on you on this one, so we better pay attention. All right, this one is pulling a trailer, gross vehicle weight rating 10,000 pounds, but it has a loaded weight, gross vehicle weight of 10,200 pounds. So total, my combinations, 43,200 pounds. All right, again, got to answer the question, is it a combination vehicle? Absolutely, we've got that little dump box trailer on there. The next question says does the trailer have a gross vehicle weight or gross vehicle weight rating of 10,001 pounds or more? Now, this is the catch right here. Now, this is the one to get a lot of your individuals, a lot of your employees in trouble out in the field because they're thinking that they're driving a Class B vehicle when all reality, we pivoted on this one. So with this one, we answer yes because it is 10,200 pounds heavier. It goes back now to the overall combination being over 26,000 pounds. Well, absolutely, we're at 43,200 pounds. So this combination would actually require a Class A CDL, which I explain in great detail in my Class A CDL vehicle. All right, that should sum it up. Hopefully this was very helpful for you in determining Class A. Thanks for hanging with me here to the end. Comment your questions below, and it's been a real pleasure to help you out. And stay safe out there.